Hello,
Hello. Hello.
good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so how are you?
Much more better.
Much more better.
Yeah.
Although I can still hear that your voice is like a little bit
Weird.
weak. No, it's not that weird. It's kind of weak actually. But then it's good that you're feeling well now.
hmm
Mhm. Okay, so how were you in the past days?
Oh, terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At first I think it just a little bit tired. I didn't think it would become a cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. I think this cold get worse really soon because yeah, I have I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, these few days is really miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I had fever for 3 times
Mm-hmm.
and I threw up for 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you had a terrible. Is that cold?
Yeah, I think it's a cold. I don't know. Yeah, it's a cold. Maybe it's a flu, but my
Mm-hmm.
mother said it isn't, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But uh, yeah, I think it is just a normal cold, um, but a serious one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, I see. So I hope that you will be all better in the coming days so that you will do the things that you usually do, right?
yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time on my bed, uh, these few days
Okay. So you.
because I'm too
Mm-hmm.
weak to to study or even use my cell phone.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you had a bed rest.
yeah, because it is really boring, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm too weak to do anything. I can just sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Okay.
because I had a fever, so I have to, I would sweat. I sweat a lot after taking medicine because I have a fever. I had a fever, and that which means I have to change my clothes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So how about your preschool? You're not able to attend to that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that was um quite or your flu was really quite strong, right? Okay, so continue with your meds. Just continue with whatever you are. Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
Continue with whatever treatment that you're having. But here, whenever I have a cold or flu, my mom would always tell me to drink a lot of water.
Oh, yeah. I, I
Oh,
drink a lot of water, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this cold gets this serious because I had a good body condition. I am healthy, I think, but I don't know why this cold is this serious.
mhm. Okay. So it's just normal, I think. Sometimes even if you are really healthy, you have a good condition with your body. Sometimes it is what do you call this one? It is vulnerable to the illness that comes around us. So we have
Yeah.
to be careful, right? So just have a rest after this one if you want. Okay. Anyway, I don't want you to get stressed out with the lesson today or whatever.
No, no, no. It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really much better now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm
I
really
think
happy.
the past few days I was like a walking dead.
Mm-hmm.
I have no stress to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
but I still have a good news to share with you.
Oh,
I
what's
got
that?
my I got my TOEIC grade.
Uh-huh.
I got 925. I think it is much better than I thought I will get.
Ooh. That's great, actually. That is a great score for you. Okay, so
Yeah,
not everyone can reach that certain score. So it is very good that you have that one.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm. I,
Congratulations.
thank you. I
Okay.
am really happy because this is my
Mhm.
second time to have a TOEIC test, and I
Mhm.
think I really make a progress compared to the last time. Yeah. So yeah, and the most important, I can get my golden the I don't know what that is. Let me. If you passed the toy test, you will get a um guarantee, something like that.
Mhm. Okay, so it will help you to, or having certificates in TOEIC, IELTS, TOEFL.
Oh, certificate. Yeah,
Yeah, certificates that would help you to land in when you're seeking for a job. That will help you to land
yeah,
in a good job. And also, if you are seeking for a good university, then it can
yeah,
help you. Like, it's a credible, or it's a good evidence that you are really
yeah.
someone who is proficient in English or proficient in vocabulary or in speaking. Okay,
Oh,
so.
I am really
Mhm.
happy that I get this certificate, this golden certificate this time because I don't have much more time
Mhm.
to last to prepare my
Mhm.
sorry
It's okay.
to prepare my university. So yeah, I
Mhm.
think this
Okay.
I think this certificate will help me a lot you know when I need to apply for universities.
Mhm. Yes, it is. And yeah, it will be a great help in anything that you do. Like if you want to have this one, then you can just present your certificate, or you can say, "Oh, I have a certificate in TOEIC." So that
Yeah,
would
but
qualify
but
me.
I a little bit afraid
Mhm.
because a lot of Taiwanese they have really great English level. So
Mhm.
I'm really afraid. When I was trying to tell my trying to tell professor that
Mhm.
oh, actually I have a good English level. See, I have a certificate, something like that. Maybe the
Mhm.
professor will tell me, oh, many people have that. But
Okay.
you are not really good. Well,
Mhm.
I'm a little bit afraid of this because my
Mhm.
school is not really, really top. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
maybe,
see.
a lot of not a lot, but still a few of my classmates, they can get 990.
Oh.
They
Mhm.
get full score. So I don't know. Compared to them, I'm still not enough. Not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. But knowing the fact that you have reached that score, that is already an evidence that you are prepared to be in college, that you can still compete with the English proficiency that you have. So you don't have to worry about it. So it's just okay. If your professor would just say that, oh, you have a certificate, then definitely that professor won't question you since you have the evidence that you are already proficient in that skill in English. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but I worry that if everyone is good, if if everyone who competes with me is better than me,
Mm-hmm.
then this certificate will be nothing. I don't know. I just worry a lot, but yeah, I
Okay.
think yeah, I still worry a lot because too much, too many people they are really good at everything, and I think since I would not never catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, I in the really down point now. Maybe because my code, but I don't know. I think a lot.
Oh, it just can get away. It can pass. Okay, so don't you worry about that. And as for me, as your teacher, I have no questions with your English proficiency. I think you're very good, although you need to have a lot of improvements, but I can see that it is no big deal at all. It's just a piece of cake. Like it could just be um what do you call this one? It could just be improved, okay, in a short period of time, maybe, because I can see that you are a very fast learner. So that will be okay. You don't have to worry about that. And your classmates, the ones that also have scores like you do, will will be just like your level, okay, or maybe you are better than them, okay. So there are things that, or we should not think that some people are better than us, okay. There are things that we don't know that they know. There are also things that they don't know but we know, okay. So
Yeah.
it's just equality,
Hmm.
okay. So it's equal. We are all equal, actually. I think even if the most genius person in the world doesn't have the things that you know, or doesn't have all the things that you know. Okay, so maybe I have something, or maybe I know something that you don't know, and maybe you know something that I don't know. So don't think that they're better than you.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Uh,
I don't know. I just um get worried a lot because I only got maybe six, 65 days to prepare my test, and after the test, I have to prepare a lot of essays, and I don't know. I don't know. I think since I have to prepare a lot of things to apply university, and
mm-hmm.
well, I am really scared because now a lot of university will have interview in English. Yeah, so I'm a little bit freaking out now because I don't know. I don't know if I can, if my English speaking can reach the level they want uh, to 2 or 3 months
Mm-hmm. Okay,
uh,
but
after.
sorry.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, but I think with the English speaking skills that you have right now, it would not be too difficult to pass any interview that you will have in your college entrance assessment. So you don't have to worry about that.
I don't know. Maybe because I I think it is because I can only stay on my bed these days and I got nothing to do. So yeah, so I really think a lot. I'm freak myself out. Yeah,
Okay, so
scared.
don't you freak yourself out. Just always when it comes to interviews, the best advice that I can give is always to be yourself. Okay. So
Really?
yeah, just be yourself. Like just be honest in whatever questions that they have. If that is the way that you can express yourself, then just be yourself. Okay. So
You know,
before,
in Taiwan, we even have Korean school or special companies to help students with their essays or their applications or their interview practice. We even have this kind of Korean schools. So yeah, actually, yeah, I'm yeah. Anyway, I'm worried uh, again, but yeah, I just want to tell you that yeah, Taiwanese are really crazy about good university. So even in the step of applying, they still go to Korean school. Yeah,
oh, so there are like
yeah,
trainings. Uh-huh.
those kind of companies they will help you to write your essays, to write something about yourself, to categories or I don't know, to collect and to help you build up
Nadungog na ako sa feedback.
up, up your files. I don't know, and then
Tiyan-tiyan ni
they
Mike.
will train, they will try to make you make you speaking both in Chinese or English speaking better, so you can perform well in the interviews. Yeah, so yeah, we even have these kind of companies. So I think a lot of students they can't
Tayon ba eh.
express this their self in the interview because everybody's too good. If you are not really
Na-off na lang ngayon
good
ako. Off.
and you express it out, then you will not get a chance to enter the university because you know it's really competitive. So everybody have to try to make themselves uh, looks much better than they really are. Yeah. So I don't know. I think the interview is not that peaceful. It's not that simple just to express yourself because it is the only shot, right? Yeah. Hello.
Okay, so I am just muting my microphone because there are some noise around here, so sorry for that. So from your explanation, I can see that Taiwanese are really um like giving a lot of time for preparation. Okay, so like preparation is a really great big thing for them. Okay, for you actually.
Yeah.
So I think you should have to get worried whenever there is an interview or whenever you have some things to do professionally or even in entering in school, so that you will yeah, you will be prepared. Okay, so that you will not get worried. So I think that is one great thing that you Taiwanese possess: preparedness. Okay.
They are crazy about
Mhm.
prepared. You know, even have a cram school, it's really ridiculous. You know, cram school for interviews. It's yeah, ridiculous. You know, interviews supposed to be a chance for students to express themselves, but now it just become a test. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that since you have a lot of preparations. Okay. So just go with it if you want to be really confident. Actually, you're lucky because you have schools that are like that. In here, it's just you. You
I
who
think it just me
prepare
is better.
yourself.
Is better. Yeah, you know. I think I am good at you you know
The hands,
doing those applies or something.
the
But
steps.
but you know others if others have professional help, then I might not good enough. You know.
Hmm. Okay, so just don't think that you're not good enough. If you have tried your best to prepare, then that is already enough. Mhm.
Maybe.
And evaluating your English speaking skills right now, I think it will be, um, or you'll get a passing score when it comes to your interviews in universities and even with your jobs in the future.
Hope so. I think yeah, those professors they are really they have high standards. I think.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mm.
they do. Mhm. Yeah, but professors are also not perfect. Okay, so they should not like have strict standards, although they should, but then they should be flexible. As for me, because I was a college instructor before, so I
Mhm.
don't expect my students to be perfect all the time. Although there are standards, there are rubrics, there is an evaluation or criteria, but then what I would like to encourage them is to um, have the diligence to do the task or have the diligence to study this one. Not although they could not perfect it right away, but I want to see them improve in their own phase. Okay? I do not require them to really um, get the perfect English in my class. I do not really require them to like have the perfect pronunciation because I do also sometimes commit mistakes when it comes to grammar, pronunciation. So I do not really I'm really flexible when it comes to standards. Although there are standards that should be followed, okay, or that should be seen when it comes to assessing a student. But
Mhm.
then the thing is, it's how they improve themselves. As for me,
Yeah.
hmm
Mm. I
uh,
think I should, stop thinking and try to prepare my test well because I have to pass the test first, so I have a chance to have interviews.
hmm Okay, so there are a series of tests, and then the last thing would be an interview, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, so just like in here, there are also tests, there is an interview, but then it's not too hard. I think, as for my experience, the university just tell you that these are the standards, you should be like this and like that, but they do not really force you to do that. Okay, so just remember, they just tell you to remember those things with the whole duration of your stay in the university.
Mm.
How about there in Taiwan? What do you think would be college life? Or what do you think would be college life like?
I think in Taiwan, there are two type. Basically, there are two type of college life
Mhm.
because you know we yeah
There are
a
two
group of
types.
people they yeah a group of people uh they love to learn even though they you know have a lot of taste before they enter the college or university, but they still love to learn. They still have a passion on learning, and so those people they will uh, really have a great life in university because they still have a passion to learn. But other people, like my older sister or most of my classmates, because because they have had too much tests or they are or they have been pushed to learn for a really long time, so when they finally get into university they have no passion on learning
Mm,
anymore.
I
Yeah,
see.
so they just see they just think that they are free or they are adults, they can do anything they want, they only want to have fun, they want an easy life in university. So yeah, they will spend a lot of time on having fun, going to nightclub or you know racing their bicycles, not bicycle, they're racing their motorcycle or something. I don't know. Yeah, but basically, they just two type of
Mm-hmm.
people in Taiwan. One kind of people they will use their time wisely and yeah, prepare themselves to
Di ko basketball eh.
you know pre- make themselves better for their future career or something. I don't know. And others they just get lost. Yeah, I think they just get lost. They don't know because our education always it's like having tests and another. We are so busy preparing for tests. We don't really
Okay.
have a lot of time to think about
Oh,
what we gonna do after we
overloaded.
yeah. Well, what we're gonna do after we finish university, or what should we major in the in the university, or
Uh-huh.
what kind of people I am? Like these kind of questions. A lot of people
Mhm.
they are tired of preparing for tests, so they don't have time to think through these questions, which means they just got lost when they get into university. So yeah, I think it is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are bombarded with a lot of tests.
Yeah, really a lot of tests, and
Mm-hmm.
the pressure is also big for children. I think is really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to, enter the best school, if you want to,
Kuya ni mama
yeah,
nakan.
if you want to be perform better than others, you have to
Ano,
pay
ginoo.
really, you have to
Manok sa
pay
feedback.
a lot of attention, or you have to spend a lot of time preparing for tests. So you can do that. And, everybody want to be the successful one. Yeah. So basically, I think we are not learning. We are just
Ito, kita.
trying to prepare our tests. Which, yeah. So I love to learn. I learn a lot of things by myself. So I still have a passion on learning. But a lot of my classmates, they just lost it. So they don't want to learn anymore. They just want to pass the test and graduate and find a job. Then that's all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you stop learning, you will lose a lot of opportunities. And yeah, I think it's not good. But yeah, they just give up on learning. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's really,
Okay.
yeah.
So they are just full of it. Like, they want to give themselves a rest. Okay, so they need to have, or it's like they want to be free from task. They're from tasks. Okay, so.
Yeah, they think they are free from tests, but actually,
That's my call.
everything is a test. Actually, I think, yeah, because I don't know. I think maybe test is not that really bad thing. Test is just a form to check how you learn. And yeah, maybe it is stressful, but it is not bad. Yeah, but my classmates, they just get tired of it because they are not happy learners, so they don't know actually learning is a wonderful thing, a good thing for them. They don't know. They are tired, so they can't learn anymore. They have to spend, yeah, and at first they might think they just want to get a rest and they will pick up the learning after this rest. But people are they people are lazy, so yeah, some of them just you know keep having rest and never get back to learn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, so in here there are a lot of tasks also, but it's just one at a time. So if there is a task in the student subject, and yeah, if it is already done, then the teacher will give another one. But then it is not task after task, and then task, and then task at one period at a time. Okay, so it's like one test after one test. Okay, so because I think tests are just assessing the learning. Like, it's to test if they are, or they have learned something or not. But I don't think giving a lot of tests would really assess students' learning. Like, you're giving a lot of tasks.
Yeah, but if you don't have a test, student won't learn.
Yes,
It's
of
true.
course.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's just a balance between the test, the task, and the learning process. Yes, learning is wonderful. I think there is still learning even if before we die. Like, our whole life is a learning process. So there is just things that are being learned through experience or application, not just in completing tasks or tests. Yeah, it's more of how they apply it for me. Yes, experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But how about you? How do you cope up with those tasks that are given to you in school?
Mm, well, sometimes I feel stressful and I get tired of it. Sometimes I even want to give up on preparing them. And actually, for a short time, I really gave up on preparing tests. Yeah. Because
Why?
it's too hard, and if I want to be the best one, or the top one, I have to spend really a lot of time and my stress on preparing tests, and I don't want to because more I want more time to explore myself, to explore the world, to learn something outside the school, or I want this I want to do it when I was in high school. So to I have to spare some time from the test, so I have time to do those things. Yeah, so yeah, actually I was struggling at that time because I don't want to, I don't want my grades get worse, but I do want to explore something else. Yeah, so yeah. And then I just accept that I'm not a genius, so I just got limited time and I'm going to do what I want to do. So I just, stop preparing tests like that hard. Yeah, so I learned a lot. Bes- I I learned yeah, I really learned a lot in my senior high school, but I learned those things outside the school. I learned those things on myself by my own, or I'm on my own, or I learned those by holding some activities, or yeah. But because I spent too much time on those things, so now I have to spend more time preparing my test because I still want to, beside those things, beside those activity I have done, I still want to be the top student. I still want to enter the best university in Taiwan. So yeah, now I have to spend one more year, one more half year. I don't know. I just have to spend other times to preparing for tests. Yeah, because I still want to be on top. But I not regret those those time I spent on those activity when I was senior high school because I really learned a lot. Yeah, and I am yeah. So like to I I like to take the responsibility, which I'm here, studying on my own, try to make up for those times.
Mm-hmm. I see. It's amazing how at a young age you can already handle struggles like stress. And it's good that you are still competitive because you are being molded into a good student. And with those experiences that you have, like being like struggled or like experiencing difficulties in those times of your school days, I think that is just a preparation of what you will have in the professional world. So it's just amazing how you can handle stress even at the young age.
Yeah. Lots of people, they want to, they don't want to study. They want to, you know, like I said, explore themselves or something. They spend some time on those activities, but they didn't, they just spent most of their time on that, and so their grades are just going down, and those classmates, they can just go to university that's not that good. But I think it's not really, uh, I think it is not a responsible way to deal with this. I mean, I get that we don't want to have a test forever, or we don't want to spend all of our time on preparing for the test, but to show our responsibility, we have to, you know, if we want to spend some time on other activities, we still have to, make sure to our parents or our teacher that we can make up, or we can still do good, do well on our academic uh, study. Yeah, I don't know. I think as a student, I still have to perform well on the test.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of a choice. Yeah, that's a choice because I spend a lot of time on other things. So now I have to spend other times to make up what I have done, and I am okay with that. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I think it is a responsible way to
Mhm.
learn for my choice, I think. Yeah.
As for you, it is responsible. A responsible way. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, with the things that you're sharing to me right now, I don't think that you will be having a really hard time in college. Like, I can assess that you are going to adjust well to any situation that you will have, and definitely you will survive.
Yeah. I wish I could survive.
You can. If everybody did, or if a lot of people did, then you can also. So that wouldn't be too hard. Although hardships, and difficulties are just normal when it comes to college life. Yeah, college life is not easy breezy. But then, I think if you can adapt to it, like if you can be well adjusted, then yeah, you can survive. You can survive college. Before I entered college, like just looking around my university, I just think that, or there are a lot of questions in my mind, like, would I survive this one? Or can I do
Mm.
what the things are what are the things that they're doing? But then when you are in that situation, you have no other choice but to be tough. Like, just go with it and survive it. Okay, so I think you can survive that one too, especially with the love of learning that you have and your ability to adjust. Then it's no question that you can survive college.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I think I can survive to the college. Actually, I am looking forward for my college life. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I want to learn a lot in college. I mean, I want to. Most part of reason that I want to go to the best university in Taiwan is because I want to learn. Only the best university. The best, the top university, they got a lot of resource from government or from I don't know who, but they have a better resources. So yeah, I want to go to there and learn a lot in university and prepare myself for my future career. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And you'll definitely pass. Okay. You can go to the university or to any university that you want, given the ability that you have. And with the English proficiency, you are already good with that. Okay. So just prepare anything that you need to prepare. Okay. But then just don't forget that be responsible and have fun. Okay, do not forget to have fun because your life in college would be hell if you don't have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I can really attest to that because when I was just the first year, a freshman in college, what is on my mind is just to study. But then I really felt the weight or the hardship when I just mind study and study. But when I associated with fun, like I still have time to like have fun with my classmates, like especially when it comes to music, like if we have fun hanging out, like playing guitar or whatever, like it made college a little bit lighter. Okay, like if you have some time to like go to this and go to that, okay, but then you are still
Mm.
responsible, then you can do it. I don't think that just spending all of your time locking yourself in the room to study would help you survive. There are a lot of persons who survived it, but then they became or they failed when it comes to interpersonal skills. Like their social skills are being down. So I think you should still have fun while learning. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, I will have a lot of fun. Yeah. I think I don't know.
And
I.
definitely,
Mm-hmm.
you will meet a lot of people who will be helping you. There are, if there are 100 of competitive classmates, then there would be 50 or 25 that would help you to rise up in college. It's like there should be a support system. I think a support
Mm-hmm.
system would be a great help for you to survive
Yeah.
college. Yeah, because you'll go insane with all the work and the tasks that you have when you don't have the support system. So it's just there's someone that would remind you to do this, or there would be someone that would accompany you to the library, or there would be someone who would help you in researching this one. Okay, so it's just um, not being afraid to seek help. Okay, because that is to help you learn also. Okay, at the
Mm.
same time, gain friendship.
Yeah.
hmm Okay, so do you think you can already go to college right now?
I think you know if I yeah, I think I can just I just have to pass the test and the interviews, and I think I'm really prepared, in mental way. prepared for college. I'm really looking forward for that. Yeah, I want. I think it is like an adventure. You know, you have to go to. If I really enter the dream university, I want to enter it. Then which means I will uh, uh, which means I will go to a little bit far. I will be far, just a little bit far from my home. And I think it's just like an adventure, you know. I am free from my parents, and I am
Free from your parents.
yeah, I'm free from my parents, and I can do a lot of things on my own. And you know, I am not a homesick person, so I don't think homesick will be a problem. And um, yeah, I think I can do a lot of things in the university, and I am looking forward to meet more people and learn from them. Yeah, I think I am really prepared for university. I just have to pass the test. Yeah.
Okay, so good luck with that. And I know that you can do it. Okay. So you can really do it. Just trust with your abilities. Okay. Do you have trust with your abilities?
I don't know because our education are changing, so they might they might make the tests different than it used to be. So I don't know. I don't know if I yeah I'm not sure if I can perform well on the tests. Yeah, I'm really not sure about it. So I don't know. Maybe yeah. I don't know. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared again because I don't know what kind of I don't know the which um yeah I don't know, but I am prepared for going to university, but I'm not prepared for the test.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, so since you are already prepared to go into university, then you would definitely be prepared to take the test. Okay. So, yeah. Just focus on your goal and you can do it. You can do it. Okay. So,
I don't know.
and although there are still a few years that you can go through in your college life, that would be just a little thing, okay, when you would trust in yourself and be confident. Okay, but I can still remember when I was a newbie to the college life. Like when I became a freshman, I'm still as shy as the shyest, the most shy person in the world. But when I graduated, it's like I got out of my own box. So I have gained a lot of confidence, a lot of learning. So yeah, there are things that would change. And I know that you will have that one too. You will be improved. Be ready for the job that you will have in the future. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So now I can see that we don't have much time left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you so much for entering or having the class with me right now, even if you don't feel well. I really appreciate that one. And I'll be praying for your relief, for your comfort, so that you will be okay again. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. So rest well, just rest. Appreciate the bed. Rock the bed right now. Okay. Until you have it. Or until you have still the time, or you still have the time to do it. So thank you very much once again. I really enjoyed the free talk. And see you tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.